As our academic year comes to a close, I've been spending a lot of time thinking about what it means to be a community of belonging, at a challenging moment for the world. What gives me confidence is every day I see the hard work, determination, pride, and belief that define Lehigh. I see it in our connections in South Bethlehem and partnerships we continue to build. I'm standing at the new public trailhead in South Mountain Park, opening this month to all, a tangible example of how we connect our campus and the city. I see it in our students, in the achievements of our athletics programs this winter and spring, from basketball success to the accomplishments of our men's and women's wrestling teams, which we recently celebrated together. I see it in students representing Lehigh academically on a global stage, like our Lehigh rocketry students who will be competing this summer in an international event in Texas, or in those excelling in performance, like our off-the-record a cappella group, performing in the International Championship of Collegiate A Cappella this year, a first for a Lehigh a cappella group, and in so many other ways, in the classroom, in research, in leadership, and in service. Alongside that pride, I've heard difficult stories, moments where, as a campus community, we've fallen short. Stories of incidents painful to one group made light of by others. Stories of students trying to connect across difference that aren't reciprocated or where it feels performative. Being members of a community as diverse and complex as ours is not always easy. There will be moments of discomfort, tension, and uncertainty. What matters is how we respond. A working group charged with reviewing recent racist incidents and advancing tangible changes has been meeting regularly with students, including cultural group leaders, leaders in the student-athlete community, the International Student Advisory Board, and Pan-Hellenic and IFC leaders. Those conversations are shaping recommendations focused on accountability, education and training, and how we build trust. The working group is committed to sharing those recommendations with campus prior to the last day of classes this semester, and that will not be the end of this effort. Work will continue this summer with changes to be implemented at the start of the fall in areas like orientation and leadership training, and I am committed to ongoing conversation. These attitudes and biases and issues will not disappear or somehow be solved by the actions of a single working group. This is about who we are as a welcoming and supportive community of belonging for all, and it takes constant attention, care, work, and conversation. We've made meaningful progress over time in becoming a more inclusive university, but we are not at the finish line as a campus. We are not at the finish line as a country. As we look ahead to commencement, we'll have the opportunity to honor the accomplishments of our graduates and hear from speakers who reflect the values we aspire to as a community. We're proud to welcome two distinguished alumni, Stacey Cunningham, the first woman to lead the New York Stock Exchange, and former Congressman Charlie Dent, whose leadership has long emphasized the importance of bringing people together to find common ground. Ultimately, that spirit of engagement, respect, and shared purpose is what defines this extraordinary, accomplished, and welcoming community that is our Lehigh.